Great and beautiful morning and evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 448th edition of InvestData Trading Academy Live with Ambrose. Yes, I would say that there is a slowdown in the global market as we speak. After market have recorded, global market have recorded 8 days uptrend, and we saw a pullback as all eyes are still on what on US job report. And at the same time, we are seeing that some markets across the globe are still mixed. Some are looking up, but there's a slowdown. As reflected in the Asia market this morning, so that Asia market is seated, on the strength of yen. Also looking at also other trades impact of what rate hike in Japan. Yes, some are saying that it's a good move for them to hike rate in Japan, just because of what seeing that the yen has hit almost at 8 years low, which we already know. But the news in the market is that all eyes and what Fed will do on the strength of expected job report. You can see that before now, macroeconomic data that emanated from different climate, both those from in Asia, including China, those in Europe where we have Germany and also England, and also in US. All these numbers have kind of trigger sector rotation in most of this market, and also the move of rate cut in other markets are also have kind of empowered or kind of strengthened demand for what for other sectors, especially when it comes to consumer goods. All those ones I see that if there's rate cut and also there is kind of active access to what to fund, and also rates are coming down, that will also impact consumption. That's that you can see that already showed on the kind of rotation we're seeing in the market, because most of the investors have changed their direction. That's why as market is changing, we don't stay with one strategy, we also change with the market. That's why trend is very, very important. That's why today we're looking at know how to predict what market move and opportunity in the market. What are the things that you need to know when you want to predict market move? What are the key things, key technical tools or you want to use to predict this market? Actually, when we come to that, we're also going to discuss it. But like I was saying that when you track the market in in Asia region or Asia domain or whatever you call it, I think that there's weakness that will came overnight as a result of slowdown. But if you look at the US market now to speak, they're also open in the green in the up direction. Also, why in Europe, I think that Euro market is made even at expectation of what a higher gas price because of what is happening. Don't forget that in Libya, we're seeing that political turmoil is also going to influence price, but also call for ceasefire that that US is also kind of putting in place between Gaza and Israel, and also that looking at also the war the biggest demand for crude, the economy is still shaking. That's also China. But we're seeing that if really that US want to really come out of their situation, consider that this is also election year in US, we're seeing that rate hike has to also the cycle has to start coming to an end, because if you look at the job statistics that they have used before now in previous years, it's a pointer that yes, it's expected that in US that rate start looking at that rate hike cycle should also start coming down gradually. And many of the analysts in that domain also believe that we're expect to see the first rate cut coming with 25 basic points, which also all eyes are on the minutes of Fed to see if that will come. Don't forget that between now and Friday, we expect to see all this coming down, and when coming out, when it comes, we're going to give a clear direction where the market is going. But if you look at that the development of Walmart from JB.com, I also seen the share of that stock as we speak, and also why in Hong Kong and others in that we see that was performance this morning as a result of what as a result of also energy stocks suffering setback as a result of profit taking in that domain. And but I believe that as investors are reporting about to healthcare, healthcare, don't forget that healthcare is one of the defensive stock that you see most of the investors look at when they want to play safe. You can see that the demand for that stock in that industry has also increased. It tells you what is happening already in the market. And I believe that as oil price also start to slow down a bit too as a result of what looking at what is happening in that domain. Like I mentioned earlier, that oil price is still oscillating, but this morning they saw that it's a pointer that there's a slowdown at this hour. But good news that yesterday saw it itching up. But I believe that as more data will also show up today, and also we believe that the export indication has come from Japan also give a clear direction of what is happening that domain. But I believe that all the markets across the globe are waiting for what a trigger after profit taking as soon yesterday, and also saw this morning in this market. But most of the market are also beaten out as a result of all eyes seen on this minute. This means also they determine where this market in the mature economy will swing to. But I believe that as investor in any domain you are, you must understand what is happening in your market so that it will help you, to way you can stay ahead of the market anytime, any day. That's why you must understand the trend in your market or the domain where you play so that it will guide you to know exactly what to do. And that is why, as a trader or investor, you must look at what is happening in the market. You don't invest and go and sleep. If you invest and go and sleep, most times you get your finger burned. But if you understand the trend of the market, where the market is going, knowing your investment objective, for those that are thinking medium and long, you can also invest and you might not be looking at the market the way it is that you look at the market. But at any given time, you must know what is happening in the market so that you know how to work to make sure that your portfolio is also protected. And at the same time, if you are doing social rotation, you are doing with knowledge, not with guessing, or you are not following a bad wagon to invest. That's why I say your investment objective is very, very key. And the sentiment in the market, knowing that is the factor that will drive what? No, price appreciation, because when the fundamental is good and also you see positive sentiment, you see that stock or that market looking up. That's why in every market cycle, you must understand how to really predict, the market move and opportunity. And we'll come down to that also so that we look at those ones also to exactly know how we can do that effectively. On that note, most investors in the market are looking at where will I be putting money right now in this market economy, which also down here in NGS, we're also looking at where will we put also be putting money at this hour, because it's very, very important that you put it at the back of your mind that yes, you must know how to invest, and also not only invest, you must invest wisely, that at the end of the day, you are in a position that you also want to smile to the bank at the end of the day. Nobody wants to take investment or as a risk. Well, at just closing your eyes to take the risk, you take what calculated risk. But that I mean, every investment has a risk. But when you take calculated risk, you stay ahead of the market. But when you that is why those that are taking position in the bond market and all those, they know that yes, there's an element of risk, but the element of risk is very small because no guarantee of return is there. Why means guarantee is very there? Even though you are buying federal government bond or any other, like a US bond, you show that anyhow they will pay you what your rate. But for corporate bond and all that, there's also element involved with it. Also in equity market, you take calculated risk, you can also make money. Like here, if you look at what is also happening in African market, I'll tell you that African market is right missed as we speak now. But because the African market is missed, we're already also looking at what can we do, as investors to see what we can take advantage of, especially knowing that the rest of the month of or the third quarter of 2024 is likely to in a kind of oscillate, not only in our market here, probably before we enter the last quarter of the year, where we expect to see what seasonality and also and the sentiment turning around the market. Don't forget that volatility in any market also creates opportunity. Is it the right time for you to buy? As to speak now, is the market down here in Nigeria, is it in a bear market or in a recovery market? All this will help you a lot to make what informed decision. You must understand where the market is going so that you also, as a trader or investor, can also make what informed decision. It is the knowledge that you have about the market will guide you to make decision that also help you make money in the market, because you are not in the market to just watch the trend, you are there to also make money. Because it's that trend that is your friend, and the volume and others you are looking at sentiment that will help you think, oh, I am in the right stock or not. But when you don't understand what to do, in this market, it's as if you are guessing what to make, to what inform, to make your decision. That's why you must understand what is about to happen in the market. If we're saying that yes, policy, monetary policy in market economy is turning the other way, come to an end to see rate hike. What is the implication for that in an emerging market like ours? If there's rate cut in US today, what will be the effect on our market here? Are we going to see more funds coming to Nigeria market? And we do have our policies right here that will attract them. These are the things that I want to look at as well as investors. And these are our factors that drive us sentiment in any market, no matter what you are trading or what you are watching. You must understand real market situation, and that will help you also to make informed. That's why, like I said earlier at the beginning, that the job data that all eyes are in US will have a way of giving investors clue that if the rate cut will start immediately in upcoming September policy meeting, or is this also that in September, is this going to be delayed or not? Because when the figure comes, it gives you an insight what is the state of the economy, and you know that when economy is kind of contracting, one of the major factors that drive that is high cost of fund. And are we going to see that? And for that, if it's going to be a reversal, we're also going to know. But I tell you that timely rotation helps you to hedge against what any market risk. You must understand how to hedge the market or hedge anything you are doing. Once you do that, it gives you a lot of insight to know where to swing to at any given time as a trader or investor in the market. Like I will just say, if you look at the African market, looking at NGS this morning opened slightly in the green, but as we speak now, it has pulled back again to red. Marginal red also very slight. But if you look at the index, which is the market data for today at this hour, know that this is just midday already here. And most time our market here at afternoon, you see a lot of what, a lot of changes for afternoon traders coming. But morning traders have been in the market now already at midday. But all eyes are still what on the afternoon session to see how they will turn around the market, especially as all eyes is also on the Treasury bill, primary market option outcome to see if rate will also move the in direction of what we saw as inflation in the month of no, July have shown that yes, we saw a kind of a pullback or a kind of slowdown as a result of what yield based and other time. Let's say okay, let's say harvest season also. But I believe that if that will be a pointer, more likely see at the end of MPC meeting having a either a change for it or also we'll see a pullback. But I believe that for Nigeria MPC meeting committee, I don't see them cutting rate at this moment, but I believe they can only leave it on what on change to watch. And also they know that the economy is already bleeding, and that they should not do the right thing to watch that they release funds to the system. Like we have said in this class particularly that our inflation is not only it's not a cost push, more what's it called liquidity push, but more of cost push and also structural issue. I believe that if that is addressed, little will the monetary policy be doing before we know that price is coming down. But any environment when there is high cost of fund, you are going to also see inflation in that direction because cost of fund also be factored into prices and also push prices up. We need to also understand all this, and the context of our economy where also we are. Like I just said that the what we call the benchmark index or what we call the composite index for the day is trading at 95,876 00 right away. Also representing about 0.01 percent in the red, and we have seen that the market is down by 19.26 basic points. But if you look at the market break is positive again. Good one, you can see that we've seen a pattern of sentiment changing. On Monday, we saw a market was having a stronger buy sentiment on Monday. On Tuesday, we saw also a selling sentiment. But this one, as we speak, I think that more buyers are in the market trying to push price up, but sellers also because of we are seeing that there's profit taking in most of the highly priced stocks that weigh the market. But in terms of buyers, we are seeing more buyers in the market. As we speak now, have 17 stocks gaining in the green. Why does 10, 12 also around 12, 10 is also in the red? That tells you that we are seeing more buyers in the market. But let's look at the top gainers and losers in the market. We'll start from from the top losers. If you look at the top losers for today, we're seeing that Deep Capital is leading by 6.8, followed by Owando. I'm not surprised for Owando profit taking after rebounding from 29 naira, got as high as what at 43.30. We expect that there's still upside potential for the stock for this pullback opportunity. We're seeing Owando down by 5.5%. Also, we're seeing that NSL Tech also down by 5.4%. C&I Leasing also down by 5.1%. And also Guinea Insurance down by what? By 5%. On the other side, on the gainer side, we're seeing that RTB school have crossed 2 naira today, but I believe at this time investors or traders should also be cautious about this stock. But we're seeing that it has made all-time high, also hitting at this price, gaining 9.8% for today. Fertilizer also up by what? By 9.6%. Cuties also have crossed 2 naira, 3 naira 3 naira 15 kobo, traded at 8 naira 60 kobo. Also, Royal Exchange Insurance also in the green by 6.6%, followed by FGN Cocoa. These are the top 5 gainers. But if you look at terms of volume, this month we are seeing that Owando have done 51.7 million shares traded so far at 40 naira 90 kobo. This is what I have thought as high as 44 naira this morning. Pull back to as low as 39. Now at 40 naira 90 kobo. You can see the movement that tells you what is happening in the stock. Followed by Curtis have traded 23.6 million shares at 3 naira 15 kobo. Universal Insurance have done 15.2 million shares at 33 kobo, followed by GT Code have done 13.9 million shares at 45 naira 80 kobo, and why the last at this activity chart is Deep Capital 10.8 million shares at 40 kobo. This is the state of the market. Quick one before we go to looking at the chart. I said the topic today we're looking at what? How to predict what? Predict market moves and opportunity. How do you do that? I will tell you that the key indicator for you to predict market move is what? Is your what we call the candlestick. And candlestick are another word and other technical tools like what your resistance and your support level. If you understand your candlestick, I'll tell you that the secret of a market is already in what in candlestick. That means you must understand the candle pattern. When you understand the candle pattern, it review a lot of things to you as investor or trader to know exactly what you are doing. Because in that pattern will give you an insight what is happening and or knowledge or insight what is happening in the market or what is happening in the individual stock. That is why you must take your understanding of candlestick to the next level, because that is the only way you can predict market to turn or no market turn either up or down. Because the candlestick will tell you what the attitude of investor in the market, that their psychology will be reviewed by what by the candlestick. When you see a candlestick that's having a what we call a hammer, or what that's having what invert hammer. So all this thing is for a purpose. But we're able to read this candlestick, it tells you what will be the move the next day, because we have seen how the players in the market, because I tell you most time in the same attitude of investor that you see in the market or trader, because these are the same people in the market. That is why when you see pattern repeated technical analysis, it is that it is the same players that having that psychology that they know the right time when the market moves like this. That is why like the issue of Nigeria market now, we know that the month of August is a bad market for it's a bad one for the market. Why? I said it earlier in this class, either 2 weeks ago, that when we enter the month of August, that in 27 years, that August have recorded 18 down market or 18 years down market and just 8 years up market. It gives you a signal that out of 27 years, the market is down in the month of August for 18 times, 18 years, and up by what? 8 times, which is also 8 years. It says that the possibility that the market will go down or up here is also very, very high or slim. You must understand this so that it will help you to make what information. But as you are entering the month of September, which is almost the same thing, likely because that is the month that usher in the third quarter earning season. At the beginning of that sector, you might see a mixed market, but towards the end of September, you start seeing people taking position ahead of what the number that will come in the month of October. And knowing that last quarter of the year is the most active quarter anywhere in the world, because that is where people that are sleeping want to wake up to work for the end of the year. So that's the last 90 days they have. That's why you see that period, both consumer goods, everything, you see them going up, from because of what the end of the year seasonality that comes also with what with good sentiment or bad sentiment, determine the state of the economy where you are operating. Either you are in the US, you are in Asia, you are in Europe. It is these activities that also help you to. But that's why at this time, like I was saying, that for you to really predict market move or opportunity, you must understand what candlestick, and really that candlestick will help you to know what is in the market. That's why I tell you that anytime, any day, you want to be a successful investor, all you need to do how to read market turns will become easy if you understand what candlestick. And that's why candlestick will also help you to study what is the trend in the market. How is it a trend that will last longer, or a trend that will be short-lived by one reason or the other? With that candlestick, we're able to predict what we are doing in the market. That's why today, like I said earlier, the secret of understanding the market, turns or market moves or market moves opportunity is for you to understand your candlestick and your technical tools. And I mentioned in that candlestick and what resistance and support level. These are the secret that you need. Once you're able to read it, you will know what to do when it comes to what investing. And the possibility also that the volatility creates opportunity for you to buy low and sell high. But if you with opportunity where volatility is creating, you must use your candlestick and your technical tools to know the right time for you to jump in or also to jump out. Because you buy the stock at the right time and sell at the right time is the essence of what technical analysis, also the essence of you being in the market to also to make money. As you must keep this at the back of your mind, that you must understand what is happening in the market. Yes, we'll now go live to a chart. If you look at the chart right now, consider the chart here. Let me zoom it so that it becomes more interesting for you to interpret what is happening. You can see that yesterday we saw market trying to rebound after market has suffered 6 straight days of bear run. But now we're seeing that try to rebound. But this morning we're also seeing a candlestick formation that said that either market will continue up or continue to go down. But this is what we call market is on indecisive at this point. You see, the move all this morning, it came down but flat now. Indecision between the sellers and the buyer. That is what the chart is reflecting now. And the volume so far relatively small. I mean, most players are looking at where the market is from here to know what to do. But for you that are investing or you are trading, I think that this month of August has been a kind of a dicing month. You can decide to say, where have I made profit? Let me take my profit. Where can I want to position ahead of what? Ahead of the last quarter of the last month of the quarter, which is September. And you know that by September, towards the end of September, I'll start seeing investors coming back to the market. And also, like I said, the outcome of today, Treasury bill will also be a point. We are seeing inflation figure for the month of July slowing down. With also that trigger more, a kind of a decline in yield or rate in the fixed income market, which the Treasury bill will be the first for us to see today at the end of the day. That will also inform what the investor will be doing as from tomorrow or even during this today during the afternoon as a close video. But I believe when the results come out, it will be a clear direction for better to know how to position forward as from tomorrow, as also the month of August is gradually winding down. Today is already 21. Before you know it, we already entered the last week of the month. But I believe that investors should use all this information. That's why you must understand what the candlestick is saying. You can sit here, you know what candlestick is, the green one and the red one tells you something, they speak to you. That's why for me, if you understand candlestick reading, to read chart become easier for you. That's why once that you open a chart, you see what is happening, you see the psychology, you see the sentiment, you see the movement of the market, because it will reflected the word on this chart. That's why you must pay attention to your chart speaking using what your candlestick in any market. Yeah, yes, we let's call up other indicators that we use to work for a market analysis for today. Before we look at the time frame and also look at individual stock. Yes, if you look at our indicators, let's go straight to what to those that we use in this class. Let's look at our T line. Our T line, we know that our T line is eight days moving exponential. You must have that at the back of your mind anytime you are in this class, that is what we use here. And also you look at your momentum indicator, which you can also use your RSI or use the word MACD to read the momentum in the market. It's very, very important. Yes, we have seen that the trend indicators are up here. We change this one to 8 so that we can get our real T line to give us our guide us to make a point decision. But if you look at the market here, that's why I'm taking it back again. Sorry for that. You can see that the market here, that the candlestick is below the T line. You can see that the T line has turned is the resistance level for this market now. Until it crosses that, now say a new trend is forming. But good that market kind of halted six trading day on Tuesday. For this morning, market is still have not given us a clear direction. You can see it here that market has not moved up and not go down, but still did. But I believe that as afternoon traders come on board, it might change the trend of the market. I want to just show you. But good thing, look at the money flow. Money flow is looking up. As at yesterday, money flow was around the 29 below 30. But right as we speak now, the market is still very, very dicey. Buyers and sellers are trying to determine who will take shine for the day. But we're seeing that the money flow is still entering the market. That they are still just taking, and that's the result of having 17 gainers against 12 or 10 losers said earlier. But I think the money flow is looking up. While the momentum indicator is also increasing on the negative side, I think that the market MACD is also bearish as we speak now. Look at the chart here. But I believe that this is just to guide us and know exactly what we should do as the market also is preparing for what to get a clear direction, looking for what more information or a trigger that push it to the up direction or not. For quick one, look at the other time frame. Looking at the market now, the market is already on a daily time frame. That's what we're seeing. Market is looking up. But if you look at 1 hour time frame, what has happened in the market for the last 1 hour as this class has started. I think the last 1 hour, you can see a good sign that market is about to go up. Look at this MACD here. You can see here that it's almost turning bullish. For me, once it crosses the signal line here, it becomes bullish. And MACD money flow is reading 79, which is almost 80 as we speak now. It's a good news. We can see that also price action, index action is almost crossing the T line there. Keep attention and watch this. Let's quickly look at other time frame. Let's look at the 2 hour time frame before we go toward the 4 hours. Also the same trend that under 2 hours, I think that money flow is reading almost 65, and I think that MACD is also in that direction. I think that this one is shorter than this first one. These two ones are shorter. It's also a sign of where the market is going. Finally, look at the 4 hour chart before we move forward to the top gainers for today. That will give us also a clear direction what is happening. Like I told you, once we're able to get this how to predict the market using your candlestick, pattern, and at the same time the technical tools like support and entire level, for you to get your value area easily, you can also make informed decision with that. Yes, you can see for 4 hours chart now, you can see that the market is also moving that direction. Money flow across 40, 43. You can see this for me, there's still fund entering the market on a different time frame. You can see that fund is still entering the market, which is good news. But I believe that the outcome of today will tell us kind of forward we are going to see this market. But don't forget, I said we want to see money flow above 50, looking up the funds are available. We see that around 190, that is strong for what for the market. That is a good one. But right now, look at the top gainers from the market today. Let's look at how far will RO2 Briscoe go. Look at it because it's one leading now. Let's see how far RO2 Briscoe will go in the market, because that also have a way of telling investor what to do with that. Let's see RO2 Briscoe. You can see the stock have been above the T line. You can see from where almost know at from July. You can see it there when it's tracking of element of direction before it's going up and down. Looking at this chart for 4 hours chart, I think the pattern we are seeing is still making an uptrend. As we speak today, the stock is almost trading at 2 naira, 2 naira 5 kobo. As we speak, 9.8%. You can see it. And because the money flow has already started going down. That's why I said profit taking. I said it at last that profit taking is possible this stock, but MACD is still very strong. But money flow is looking down slightly to read as it is on what on 4 hour chart. Yes, you can look at the day chart on the stock. That will also give us good. For the day chart on the stock, you can see that there's also already a breakout here, but you also see that you can see it's a red position. You've also taking profit on the stock small. That's what the daily chart is telling us right now. But if you look at the 1 hour chart, 1 hour is also telling us that what the stock is doing now right away. There's still MACD is still there. Bullish, MACD is bullish. Money flow is almost at the peak 100. But need to also keep our finger crossed in this situation. But let's quickly also look at the life of Owando and Cuties. For us to call Owando is the momentum see there. So Owando still having a good momentum. You will know, looking at the chart also to tell you what is happening in Owando. You also have to understand that. Yes, we can see that Owando, this Owando on 1 hour chart now. And see Owando has gone as high as almost 44 naira this morning. But don't forget that the peak of Owando is almost 49. Yeah, but like it has gone as high. I mean, this region has become forming what we call a resistance level. It started as high as 40 naira this morning, or 40, 50, or 40, 70 already before pulling back. I see that now it's been 40, 41, 41, 30, 40, 90. These are the range of what we're seeing in Owando. But if you look at 1 hour chart, you can see that money flow, what is looking down, despite that stock is going up to read 23. In this one, we can say this can also be considered as what at oversold the region. Well, that means the upward potential of 1 day's time. If you look at MACD also have shown the sign of the the histogram is also descending, kind of a comment down here, which automatically can turn what bearish, which we are seeing here that the blue line is looking at. Once it crosses the red one down, that will also send another signal of a bear market. But let's quickly look at the stock for 2 hours chart for Owando. You can see, let's look at 2 hours chart for Owando. Even on 2 hours chart, you can see that money flow is also looking down with a sign of weakness. You can see also when you see this kind of candlestick formation on even after they have formed V, it's a sign of weakness, profit taking. For the volume this morning, you can see that volume in Owando is weak, that is staying above the key, above the black line. And that's why I said that the average traded volume for this stock has always remained above 10 million shares on a daily basis, which is also good for the stock. You can see that, yes, on 2 hours, you can see that the stock money flow is looking down. But we look at what? Look at the 4 hours chart before finally look at Qs and we call it a day. Our time is fast trend already giving the sign. You can see on 4 hours chart, more the same pattern coming down. You can see it here for Owando. I feel also for profit taking. Quick one, look at the Qs. Quickly look at Qs. Look at Qs to round up the class for today, but our time is fast spent right away. Look at Qs now. You can also Qs also have formed, this is a sign also can see for me. After Qs have thought as can see the mark and see the movement of Qs on 4 hours chart. Now you can see this is stock after markdown what the price we are seeing in the stock. So that probably also almost 6 naira, but because of the markdown, you can see that the stock is also looking down right away. But let's look at 1 hour chart for the stock. You can keep a clear direction. On the 1 hour, you can see that it's also proud to form this hammer after red. You can see they try to resist decline the formation of that hammer. But MACD is still very, very bullish on the stock. You have to keep your finger crossed on this equity. But for those that are qualified for the bonus, you have to also make right decision. With the company able to double their performance, also push their price up. Because I tell you, if still struggling before the last one for one they do before this additional one, that will be a kind of a large share capital that will dilute their earnings. But which also you know that if you are having a lower earnings, will support much price appreciation at the end of the day. On this note, I'll say thank you and see you on Friday, hopefully by God's grace. Bye.